What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Currency Keeps channel, where I talk about the history on the United States currency. Today we're going to be talking about the Fugio cent, also known as the Franklin cent, the first official circulation coin of the United States. I'm going to get into the details of the coin, but first we got to look into how it was made. This coin was essentially made because after the American Revolution, a lot of the circulating coinage in the former colonies was kind of being hoarded up, and the country was growing fast after the war. And so we needed more currency to keep the country going. So they decided they needed to mint more money, but they didn't have a federal mint at the time, so what they did was they solicited private mints to strike the coin. As soon as the design for the Americans' first cent was approved, several copper makers petitioned the government for approval to strike the coins. The contract was ultimately awarded to a man of the New Haven Mint of Connecticut named James Jarvis. Jarvis' contract required that he produce 300 tons worth of Fugio cents. To get started, the federal government gave him 30 tons of copper, all of which he was expected to pay for at the end of his contract. Rather than use the copper as instructed, Jarvis struck roughly 3.5 million of the 1787 Connecticut coppers. Since these coins weighed less than the Fugio cents, producing them was far more profitable for Jarvis. In 1788, when Congress realized that Jarvis had only produced a fraction of what his contract required, the contract was terminated. Though Congress tried to proceed with the Fugio cent production, a national copper panic devalued the coins and brought an end to their production. Since not enough Fugio cents were struck to meet the nation's demands, the coin saw very little circulation. The coin was all but forgotten until 1856, when a hoard of several thousand was discovered at the Bank of New York. The bankers paid little mind to the coins, though simply putting them in bags and storing them away. The coins sat in those bags until they were rediscovered in 1926, at which point the bank decided to give them away as souvenirs to clients. Then in 1948, most of the remaining 1,641 coins from this hoard were either donated to the American Numismatic Society or sold to collectors. The rediscovery of these coins is known as the Bank of New York hoard. Today you can find them on eBay in uncirculated condition at an affordable price. Although without the hoard that was discovered in New York, it is most likely you would not be able to find uncirculated Fugio coins at an affordable price nowadays. Now that we know the history of the cent, we can go into the details. The Fugio cent, consisting of 0.36 ounces, 10 grams, of copper, was designed by Benjamin Franklin. This design was based on the 1776 Continental Dollar coin, which was produced in pattern pieces but was never circulated. In Latin, Fugio means I fly. Also on the obverse of the coin, you'll see a sundial, which represents time. As a reminder, he puts at the bottom of the coin, mind your business, which altogether is to mean, time flies, do your work, or time is short, get your affairs in order, something along those lines. On the reverse of the coin, you'll see 13 interlocked rings, which represent the 13 colonies. And in the middle, you'll see "We are one," surrounded by United States. Just an amazingly designed coin. I don't have one of these in my collection yet, but after doing the research on it, I definitely will be getting one soon. That's going to wrap it up for this video. If you liked the video, feel free to like and catch us on the next video for some more currency you should keep.